Hi everyone, great to be able to lead this devotional time again. We're going to be thinking a little bit in the verses of Philippians chapter 4, but I just want to say how great it is when our day is interrupted by God speaking to us. And I had that experience when God really bookended my day just a day or so ago, with particularly verse 8 of Philippians chapter 4. But it's preceded by that with these wonderful verses. From verse 4, it says, "Rejoice in the Lord always. Again I will say rejoice. Let your gentleness be known to all men. The Lord is at hand. Be anxious for nothing, but in everything by prayer and supplication, with thanksgiving, let your requests be made known to God. And the peace of God, which surpasses all understanding, will guard your hearts and minds through Christ Jesus." What wonderful verses. We can take our cares and our anxious thoughts to Him in prayer. But I was awoken at 4 o'clock in the morning with this verse. "Finally, brethren, whatever things are true, whatever things are noble, whatever things are just, whatever things are pure, whatever things are lovely, whatever things are of good report, if there is any virtue and if there is anything praiseworthy, meditate on these things," or think on these things. And little did I know that as I went through the day, that as I would come to the end of the day and Claire and myself would do our evening devotional together, God would again speak these words into my life and expand upon what He'd shown me in the morning. And Brenda Koonman writes this about this particular verse, about meditating on good things. She says this: "We all know how powerful our thoughts are. They ultimately dictate how we behave. If you can win the battle of the mind, you are already on the road to a win. One of the most effective things you can do is exercise that ability to control your thoughts. When fearful, impure thoughts try to invade your thinking, immediately rise up against them. The best way to do that is speaking something." She says your mind is disrupted from its thoughts when you start talking. And I'd never thought about that, but it's very true. Your mind is disrupted from its thoughts when you start talking. If your mind is inundated with fear, immediately start speaking faith. The key is take control of your thoughts and bring them under the control of Jesus Christ.